Another clash in U.S. politics over electric vehicle charging stations. When the Trump administration cut subsidies for electric vehicle infrastructure, 17 states responded with lawsuits.
The controversy surrounding the federal subsidy program for expanding electric vehicle infrastructure, NEVI, or the Electric Vehicle Charging Infrastructure Expansion Grant Program, is heating up the United States. This program is one of the large-scale green policies launched in 2022 under the Joe Biden administration. A total of $5 billion in federal budget was invested to build electric vehicle charging stations on highways and in communities. Each state submitted a plan to build charging stations to receive this funding, and many states have already entered the implementation stage. However, the situation changed drastically in 2025, when President Donald Trump returned to the White House. Immediately after taking office, President Trump issued the Free America's Energy Executive Order, which included a provision to scrap the policy of expanding the use of electric vehicles. And last week, the Trump administration announced a directive that effectively terminated the NEVI program. The first state to oppose this measure was California. California Attorney General Rob Bonta criticized the Trump administration's directive as a violation of the Constitution and the law, saying, "The Federal Highway Administration has unilaterally halted the construction of electric vehicle infrastructure and the allocation of funds." He claimed that this action will cost California more than $300 million, and that thousands of green jobs will be lost, and pollution reductions will be at risk. He continued to strongly criticize the Trump administration, saying, "It is clearly unconstitutional to halt funding approved by Congress just because the president doesn't like it. And in the end, it is the big oil companies that benefit." A total of 17 states and Washington, D.C. participated in this lawsuit. Many progressive states, such as Washington, Colorado, Arizona, New York, and Illinois, are included. California Governor Gavin Newsom also expressed his position. He pointed out that if the United States retreats, China wins, and said, President Trump should uphold the law and help Elon Musk in this country. This backlash goes beyond the subsidy issue and also reflects concerns about the direction of U.S. climate policy and global technological competitiveness. President Trump has strongly criticized the Biden administration's Green New Deal as a green scam, and has made the restoration of traditional energy industries centered on oil and gas a key pledge. Meanwhile, concerns are growing in the U.S. that the current suspension of the electric vehicle charging station budget could have long-term impacts on businesses, workers, and consumers.
The White House is trying to stop the green transition, and 17 states are fighting back. The outcome of this lawsuit over electric vehicle charging stations is expected to be a watershed moment for future transportation policy in the United States.